Hey YouTube, today I'm going to show you a few things about essential oils and how to properly clean them. At least this is the way I do it. If you know of any other tips, of any other ways to do this, please let me know below. But as you can see, sometimes when you store essential oils over time, they get all clumpy and dirty, and a lot of buildup, a lot of essential oil buildup happens. Let me just show you here with this myrrh. Especially happens with myrrh. Notice that a lot. As you can see, as I'm unscrewing this top, right away you see all this residue, all this built up resin from, I guess, when you're using it and you cap it right away because you're in a rush, because usually you're adding essential oils, before your balm starts to set or whatever, your lotion. But look at this. Really dirty. Now what I've been doing lately now with these essential oil bottles, I uncap them and I start to take off this bottom lip here that snaps the very first time you open up an essential oil. So what I do is I just take this whole thing out of here. And you need to use gloves. As you can see, look at all this myrrh I have on my fingers. I mean, it smells good, but you don't want this on your skin, especially because essential oils are so concentrated and it'll irritate your skin. Some people have even had their skin burned because of contact with skin. So yeah, that's pretty bad. I like to keep all my essential oil bottles clean, so let me do a few things here. Let me just tell you a few things about what I do, what I've been using. First of all, what I started using in the very beginning, I started using Clorox disinfectant wipes, but you know what? I just don't think that's really safe. It has too much of an odor. So what I do is I get some rubbing alcohol and I put it in a bottle, in a spray bottle. I spray it onto a lint-free cloth, and make sure you use a lint-free cloth, because if you don't use a lint-free cloth, you're gonna get all kinds of lint all over the top of the bottle. That's definitely what you don't want. So definitely go to the store, go to Home Depot, go anywhere, and buy yourself a lint-free cloth. So see, I sprayed it a few times. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to wipe it down. Just be very careful not to wipe the top of it. All I'm doing is just wiping the sides off. And it does come off to a certain extent. I mean, it's not going to be flawlessly, clean, but at least you're getting most of the bigger chunks off. Look at that. It's really bad. It just gets... Over time, I think it just starts to solidify. See, as I squeeze, some of that oil starts to drip off, the alcohol. So if I were to squeeze up on top, I definitely don't want to squeeze alcohol into the essential oil. You're basically going to contaminate it, and it'll be no good. So you got to be very careful not to get any alcohol inside the essential oil. So I'm just going to start to wipe it down. And obviously the bigger chunks, the bigger pieces, you're gonna have to squeeze. So see, like I said, if you squeeze, you're squeezing out some of that alcohol there. So just be very careful, very careful. I should just actually keep the bottle up vertically. So I'm not gonna do it all crazy, all squeaky clean. I'm just gonna do it for this video. I'm just gonna wipe down, most of it, because of the angle I'm cleaning this in, and since I'm recording this video, it's kind of hard for me to get it clean. But then I use the drier part of the towel, and then I just wipe it, and see, the bottom looks so much better now. It still has a lot right there in between the grooves, but hey, wow, look at that, it's sticky. This stuff is definitely potent, so you definitely don't want to put this on your skin. One of the things I do like about essential oils is that it really adds just fragrance to any cosmetic DIY you're doing. I mean, I've tried fragrance oils, synthetic fragrance oils. I'm not gonna, say they're bad for you, but there are a lot of fragrance oils out there that smell really great. And one of the scents that I really enjoy is sensuous sandalwood from Brambleberry. They have the best smelling sandalwood I've ever had, and that's kind of like what I like. I really like sandalwood smells because it's like more of a masculine fragrance, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do. So a lot of these essential oils and fragrance oils I'm using right now are somewhat masculine, and what I'm trying to achieve is that true, or that that woodsy sandalwood smell. I'm not sure if you've had an experience with sandalwood, purchasing sandalwood essential oils or fragrance oils, but especially the fragrance oils. I've purchased a lot of sandalwood out there, and I've gotten sandalwood that smells like baby powder or smells like flowers. That, to me, that is not sandalwood. Sandalwood to me should smell like almost like sawdust, or almost like woodsy, like a deep fragrance. It shouldn't smell flowery at all. So I started looking around for fragrance oils because, I mean, essential oils smell so great, especially the sandalwood essential oil. And take a look at this sandalwood. This sandalwood here smells so great. It really is. Yeah, as you can see, I cleaned this up pretty good. I really like this one, but every time I add it to a balm or to lotion, I don't smell it. It's not strong enough. So what I've been doing is I've been mixing this. I add this, and I add also the fragrance oil from Brambleberry, and it's called Sensuous Sandalwood. It's a really great fragrance, and it really adds to the true sandalwood scent that I'm trying to achieve. So anyways, just this video, I wanted to show you how to clean your bottles. Oops. And after I clean them, after they're clean, I leave them uncapped for about an hour or so. This way they can just dry up really good, really properly, and make sure all that alcohol just dissipates. And next would be cleaning this nasty cap. Look at all that buildup in there. I don't know if you can see that because of the lighting. I don't have the greatest lighting, I apologize, but there's a lot of buildup in there. So a good trick at getting in there is using a Q-tip. Now, if you're gonna use a little bit of alcohol, I suggest after you clean this cap, you should leave it uncapped for some time. This way, look at that. Wow. I mean, you talk about buildup. This myrrh really starts to build up. And the reason why I even have myrrh is because I was trying to get that true sandalwood musky fragrance. And sandalwood alone is great, obviously, but I really wanted to bring out that low note, so I wanted to bring out or add a musk smell. The only thing the research that I did as far as musk, I got a lot of hits with myrrh. Myrrh has been like the top search results when you search for musk. And so far, yeah, myrrh is pretty good. It is musky. It definitely is. It does add to it brings out the low note of sandalwood, but I still, it still wasn't hitting that. For me, it wasn't really doing much as far as getting that true sandalwood smell. So what I did is I started searching for other things to add for musk, and there's actually a true musk out there where musk originated from, and I think it was from the deer musk. It comes from the fat of the deer, and that's where musk came from. So I was actually looking into doing that, but it's very, very expensive, hard to find. There's also another animal that carries another type of musk smell, and again, it's really, really expensive. So you know, I'm just kind of playing it by ear, seeing what else I can find. And here we go. Just get this cleaned up. Wow, see, that's still dirty in there. So I'm gonna get a lot more Q-tips and start cleaning that up, because it's really, really tough to clean out. So that's it. That's my video, and thanks for watching.